Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. Tomorrow is going to be pretty exciting for me. I'm doing my interview with Brian Ray. Of course, he's in Paul McCartney's band. And the video will be posted, I believe it's going to be June 1st, because he's going to be promoting a new single that he has coming out. So stay tuned for that. So yesterday, I was listening to music as usual in bed with headphones. And I was listening to Miles Davis. And I honestly, I've got Bitches Brew. I like saying that. Bitches Brew, which I got for $3. And I've got, this was gifted to me, Miles Davis, Phillies de Kilimanjaro. I think I might have a few more too somewhere. And then I've got this, Miles Davis, the original album classics. I'll get to the main point of this video in a second. Just be patient. So there's this, Miles Davis, Big Fun. I don't think I've ever played it. Jack Johnson, which I have played and really enjoyed. That's weird. I just noticed. Is that a mistake? Oh, disc 1, disc 2. Okay. It's a double. I didn't know that. Jack Johnson, Water Babies. I'm not sure if I played that or not. And Miles Davis, On the Corner. Anyway, these two, especially this one last night, I was just, for this video, the subject of this video, trying to find a jazz track. I started listening to this, and I couldn't stop listening to it. It is so good. And I asked myself, Larry, why don't you listen to more Miles Davis? I should. I've just got so much, not that I have a huge amount of CDs compared to some people, but still, it's hard to listen to everything that you love. And then I've got stuff like this that is just amazing. So yeah, and let me know about, Water Babies, Big Fun for you Miles Davis fans. And this one, let me know what you think. Of course, I've played this, but I need to play it more. Yeah, I think I could seriously get into a lot more Miles Davis. And then the guitarist John McLaughlin is just so superb. Anyway, this video, once in a while on my channel, because I talk about the Beatles a lot and Sparks. Some people might think I'm kind of set in my ways and I only listen to a certain amount of music, like maybe 2 or 3 genres, when I listen to a wide spectrum of music, I feel. Some more than others, but still, I wanted to show you 12 songs that are totally different. They're different genres that I love, and I've made a Spotify playlist. And if you'd like to check it out, the link for it will be below. So here we go. And these aren't in any order of ranking or anything. It's just music I listen to, and I would love your thoughts on these artists and these songs, and which ones you've heard, which ones you haven't. And here we go. So yeah, as I've mentioned, I posted in my community yesterday. In the 60s, my dad got records from Columbia Records. And so he had a pretty nice collection of old country albums. And when I would, not necessarily bored with the music I was listening to, but I'd just be interested in his albums. And so I would play them. Some, I didn't care for, but some I really loved. And one that really stands out is Orange Blossom Special, the song and the album. He had other Johnny Cash albums too. And so, yeah, I don't have it in my collection, but I'd love to at some point. So that's Orange Blossom Special. Old country is the genre. And completely different from that, Motorhead. I love Motorhead. I guess they would be considered hard rock. I don't know. These genres, there's a point where who cares? It's just music. But it's certainly different music than Johnny Cash. And yeah, I love the whole Ace of Spades album, and Love Me Like a Reptile is just one of the great songs on it. It's kind of hard to choose. So yeah, I'd be really interested for, some people to check out my Spotify playlist and come back with your thoughts on, maybe some of the songs you're not familiar with. I'm sure not everybody's going to like everything on my Spotify playlist, especially Glenn Kellaway from the Basement. All right. And this playlist is just over 1 hour long, 12 songs. Another genre. Yeah, electronica. What would you describe Kraftwerk? I should have looked up the genres first, but it's electronic music. And I love mainly their early stuff, like Autobahn, Radioactivity, of course. Possibly my favorite song of Kraftwerk's that I've heard. So if you haven't heard it, check it out. And there's no, I haven't included any Beatles or Sparks. I wanted to, I don't just listen to the Beatles. I listen to many, many, many artists. Okay, what genre is next? It is experimental rock, would you say? Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band. Possibly my favorite song by him, Dirty Blue Jean. And yeah, he's crazy. It's not for everybody, but I love the band, the music, his vocals, and that's it. Another genre. And then Randy Newman. I love the early Randy Newman albums. I guess would that be called Americana? But anyway, In Germany Before the War is a very quiet song, a sad song, and it's on the album that also includes Short People. And I'm 6'3", so I don't mind the song Short People. But yeah, I love Randy Newman. Yeah, let me know what genres, like something like Randy Newman, singer-songwriter, I guess, also. And this is kind of 50s doo-wop. It's from Reuben and the Jets, his, not a parody album. He was serious, Frank Zappa, along with Lou Reed, loved, 50s doo-wop and that kind of style. And this song, Anything, is just great, great vocals. Frank Zappa doesn't do the lead vocals, of course, but it is a superb song. Really nice. Check it out on my Spotify. So that would be, yeah, doo-wop. And then number 7, I would consider this, of course, pop music, but sunshine pop. Mr. Sun, Mr. Moon, my favorite song by Paul Revere and the Raiders. Of course, they've got many great songs. Number 8. You want some heavy metal? I'll give you Black Sabbath. So yeah, once again, is Black Sabbath, I guess they are heavy metal, but I I kind of consider them just hard rock too, right? And this is maybe not their most heavy song, but it includes my favorite riff of Black Sabbath at the end. The do 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 do. I love that. And it sounds just like it. All right, 4 songs to go. Aren't you impressed with my wide range of music I love? No? Oh. Number 9. Yeah, Wire. They would be experimental for sure. Experimental punk. Really hard to describe some of these bands. But the 15th from 154 it would be my top 10 Wire songs. So if you've never heard Wire, please check out the 15th and become a fan. I love it, I've had many people become fans of Sparks because talking about them in the past. But any band that I talk about and you check them out and you become a fan, I really like that. So thank you. All right. Speaking of jazz, this is, similar, I guess, to Miles Davis because, yeah, like some of these albums are just jazz rock with amazing guitar in it from John McLaughlin. But I've chosen jazz rock from Frank Zappa, from one of my favorite Frank Zappa albums, The Grand Wazoo. It's I believe it's just an instrumental. There's only one song that has some vocals on it. And yeah, it's a long song. I think it's like 16 minutes, but it's excellent. Check it out. Number 11. That's right. Canadian Studmuffin loves some punk music. The Stranglers, The Clash, Ramones. What's the other band I'm thinking of at the moment? I forget the name of them at the moment. But anyway, yeah, I love, not all of it, but I definitely love the debut album by the Sex Pistols. And Holidays in the Sun might be my favorite Sex Pistols song. And we're ending with, and besides this, there's probably other genres that I sometimes listen to. Number 12. It's prog rock. This is for Scott from the Prog Corner. I had to include some prog, man. And Sound Chaser is one of the weirder Yes songs. It's got jazz elements in it. And I remember when Relayer came out and listening to Sound Chaser for the first time, I was kind of thinking, oh, they're just showing off. And yeah, they are showing off how great they are as musicians. So, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but if you haven't heard it, check it out and you might actually enjoy it. It's kind of crazy, but some amazing musicianship in the song. And of course, John Anderson's vocals. And so that is it. That is my playlist. And I would love your thoughts. Which genres here you like and which ones you don't. Which songs you're not familiar with. And thank you. And have a great day. And also on my other channel, Larry Graves' Canadian Studmuffin, I just posted my reaction to teenagers reacting to hearing Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane for the first time on American Bandstand, and also Dick Clark interviewing the American Beatles and more. So please check that out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.